I thank the gentleman, S&M, revise and extend, and I want to thank the chairman very much for his help and his support and your staff. Also, I want to honor Mr. Regula, who has probably made such an impact on these issues over the many years. I rise in strong support of this. The Journey Through Hallowed Ground is hallowed ground. It begins with Monticello, where Jefferson came out of and wrote those words that all men are created equal, endowed by their Creator. Ronald Reagan said those words were a covenant with not only the Americans but with the entire world. And then we move up to Antietam, where President Lincoln took that win, that battle of that victory there of 20,000 deaths, and then had the Emancipation of Proclamation. That is hallowed ground, because when you walk in one day, 20,000 people died. And then we move up to Gettysburg, where President Lincoln, probably the greatest or second greatest president after President Washington, gave that famous speech to make sure the Union came together. This is hallowed ground. It is areas that we have helped define ourselves of who we are and why we are who we are. Also in this area is Monroe's house, Oak Hill, Montpelier, President Madison. Also Zachary Taylor's home, Eisenhower's farm, Teddy Roosevelt's cabin, Kennedy's house, Marshall's house, who helped devise the Marshall Plan. This will help commemorate, conserve, and promote. Let me read you what David McCullough said. He said, "This is the ground of the Founding Fathers. These are the landscapes that speak volumes, small towns, churches, fields, mountains, creeks, rivers, with names such as Bull Run and Rappahannock. They are the real thing, and what shame we will bring upon ourselves if we destroy them. For those who have rejected nothing," this is what the bill says, "nothing in the subtitle alters any duly adopted land use regulation, approved land use plan, or other regulatory authority of any federal, state, tribal, or local agency." It goes on to say nothing in the subtitle conveys any land use or any regulatory authority to any local or coordinating entity. And the bottom line is this bill cannot and does not affect the rights of any property owner. In closing, let me say, here's what Lincoln said. When Lincoln was in this area, he said, we cannot consecrate, we cannot hallow this ground. The brave men, living and dead, who struggled here have hallowed it far above our poor power to add or detract. This region, this area is sacred. It is hallowed. I strongly urge my colleagues on both sides of the aisle, please pass this bill so we can preserve and protect and promote together to educate our young people, so when they hear the word Antietam, they understood what took place. When they hear about Gettysburg, they understood what took place. When they read the Declaration of Independence, they honor the men and say, we give our lives, our fortunes, and a sacred honor. I urge I vote for this, and again want to thank Mr. Rahal very, very much and your staff, and Mr. Regula for his leadership, not only on this, but on all of these park issues and all of these important preservation issues over the many years. And yield back the balance. Gentlemen, yield back.